Hey everybody, it is Matty here with Altcoin Buzz with you on this Thursday. Hope you're having a good one despite the market downturn that we're seeing here, sitting at about $173 billion, just under 174 at the time of this recording for the total market cap, and most projects down quite a few percentage points. Bitcoin down only 2.7, but as you can see, Ethereum, XRP, EOS, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, a bunch of them down quite a bit more. Litecoin down almost 10%. As a matter of fact. So that's just the preface. I just wanted to mention it at the outset. By the time you watch this, we may be up, we may be down, but that's what we're dealing with. We are talking today on the Daily Hodl about Coinbase, which has launched a Visa card, which aims to bring cryptocurrency to millions of users. That's also being covered by Crypto Globe. Bitcoin will hit 20,000 again without question, quote, without question, according to Brian Kelly, despite whatever is happening on the daily charts. We'll also take a look at what the IMF Managing Director has explained about how cryptocurrency is changing the way banks do commercial business. And then we have a couple of updates from High Performance Blockchain. We'll link to what they're all about and let you know what they've been up to. But let's begin with this piece here on altcoinbuzz.io by Efeni from April 10th, 2019. 47% of crypto traders have more than 60% of their investments in altcoins. So this is according to a recent survey on Twitter, and a large chunk of cryptocurrency traders do have most of their currency investments in altcoins rather than Bitcoin. So according to a recent survey on Twitter, a large chunk of cryptocurrency traders have most of their crypto investments in altcoins rather than Bitcoin. So this recent survey showed that about half of crypto traders have the bulk of their crypto investments in altcoins. And according to the results, specifically 47% of cryptocurrency investors said they had about 60 to even 100% of their investments in altcoins. About 17% claim to have about 40 to 60% in altcoins as well. I'll be honest with you guys, that's how it started out with me. But then I got into the habit of transferring my gains, so almost like swing trading, my gains in altcoins into Bitcoin. So over the last couple of years now, I've been transferring more and more of my gains in altcoins into Ethereum and Bitcoin, which are relatively more stable. And I think most people probably have the same opinion, or at least the same hopes when it comes to this. Altcoins have an ability to really skyrocket to moon in a way that maybe some people feel Bitcoin can't, because an altcoin can go up 10 times, 20 times, 30, 40, 50, maybe 100 times. For Bitcoin to do that, you're having to move a much larger market cap. It's still possible, maybe long term, but people want to get rich quick after all, right? As pointed out here, it's important to note, however, that altcoins are mainly traded against Bitcoin. In the event of a crypto sell-off, most traders will first sell their altcoins for Bitcoin and then finally exchange their Bitcoin for fiat currencies. So in many scenarios, the value of Bitcoin may drop, but the value of altcoins will almost certainly drop more. Let us know your thoughts and your perspectives. Maybe give us an insight into your portfolio mix in the comments below. Let's go now to the Daily Hodl for this piece on Coinbase's new Visa card. They've launched that, bringing Ethereum, Litecoin, and crypto assets to millions of users. In a big milestone, Coinbase is launching a Visa debit card, allowing users to easily spend their crypto assets. This includes Bitcoin, Ethereum, apparently not XRP, that's the update that is mentioned here, but Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin for the time being. The leading US crypto exchange says the card is coming to the UK first and will let users pay with their digital assets directly. Quote, customers can use their card in millions of locations around the world, making payments through contactless chip and PIN, as well as cash withdrawals from ATMs. When customers use their Coinbase card, we instantly convert crypto to fiat, such as the British pound, which is used to complete the purchase. Here is the fresh tweet from April 11th via Coinbase. We're excited to announce Coinbase Card, a Visa debit card that lets UK customers spend crypto as effortlessly as the money in their bank. Available today in the UK and in the EU in the coming months. We'll look to expand internationally later this year. So more good news out of Coinbase. I mean, I know they've gotten some bad flack lately. Maybe you're not the biggest Coinbase fan in the world. I'm really unable to use them where I am in Canada, but I digress. I think this is still a good move. This is one step further in terms of global cryptocurrency adoption. It's all about making it easier for consumers and for people the way they want to spend money on their own terms. So this is one step forward in that direction, at least in my opinion. You can also read more about this on cryptoglobe.com. Coinbase's new debit card lets you spend crypto anywhere that Visa is accepted. In more positive news, despite the downturn that we're seeing today, we have this on Ethereum worldnews.com. Bitcoin will hit $20,000 again, quote, without question, according to CNBC's Brian Kelly. For over 8 days now, Bitcoin has held a steady uptrend, again, until very, very recently at the time of this recording. While last Tuesday's move accounted for most of the past week's gains, the crypto market has managed to continue up and up day over day, and buyers have continued to flood the market. And this, along with an array of other factors, has investors bullish across the board. Tweet here by CNBC's Fast Money. Bitcoin is up more than 30% this month, and Brian Kelly says it could hit new highs by this date. So you'll have to watch the video to know exactly what that date is. The price of Bitcoin, as you can see here, was $5,284 at the time of this tweet. Although we're down, we're still above $5,000 according to CoinGecko.com. So we're still in relatively good shape. You can take a look here at Kelly's opinion as to when, as to if we're going to hit $6,000. Hint, it's not a question of if, it's a question of when. Of course, he's always talked about how $20,000 Bitcoin and beyond is very much a possibility. It's not something that he sees as extraordinary, really, given a long enough time frame. So check out the video in full. Check out the article, which we're going to link to below if you have some time, and let us know your thoughts and your opinions. When do you guys think we're going to hit 20K again? I think it's possible that we see it by the end of 2019 if things line up the right way. But hey, if we don't, whatever. It's just more accumulation, and then you'll have more units of Bitcoin for whenever it is that we do ultimately hit 20K. At least that's my strategy. Again, let us know your thoughts and your opinions and your perspectives in the comments below. Looking now on CoinGecko.com, we have this piece. IMF Managing Director explains how cryptocurrency is changing the business model of commercial banks. The adoption and progress of blockchain and cryptocurrencies have gained considerable momentum now, which increases the responsibility of global organizations like the International Monetary Fund to maintain the stability in world economies. The potential of blockchain and cryptocurrency goes beyond the capabilities of Bitcoin. Currently, the regulators and central bank face not a single threat in the form of Bitcoin, but also the associated disruptive technology and the army of digital currencies that could change the current economic system of the world. The IMF Managing Director Christine Lagarde recently affirmed that commercial banks have started to feel the heat and the need for innovation and transformation in the current financial system. Hey, I don't think that's a bad thing. Competition breeds positive changes. Lagarde hinted that the JPM coin, which was launched by banking giant JP Morgan and Company in February of this year, is the proof that digital assets are seeping into the financial system. Yeah, I think that's one for people in the financial world that were always the naysayers, that, always discounted Bitcoin or at least blockchain. I think the JPM coin is something that caught their attention. Obviously, because they're familiar with JP Morgan, they're familiar with that aspect of the financial industry, and to see a giant in the space pursue that kind of strategy, I would have to imagine woke a lot of people up. Lagarde noted in an interview with CNBC on Wednesday, April 10th, that, quote, the voices that we heard, which I thought were really interesting, were those of the regulators and central bank governors. She said that they accepted that, quote, this is good and this is helpful and is changing the business model of commercial banks. As a cautionary note and highlighting the responsibility of the IMF, Lagarde added that maintaining stability in the financial system is IMF's prime focus and would not let unchecked innovation disrupt the system adversely. I don't know if she's going to have a choice in the matter, to be honest, but she said the following, quote, but we have to be mindful of two things: trust and stability of the system. The system is more or less stable now. I think the trust is waning, at least from my perspective. People are becoming more and more distrustful, and not because they're paranoid. I think there's good reason to be distrustful. I don't think that the IMFs of the world have necessarily done a good job to maintain and grow our trust. Just my opinion, which is jaded, admittedly, but there it is. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We have some updates now with high-performance blockchain HPB. We're on HPB HPB.io. If you want to read about the HPB Bi-weekly project progress report, this from the 10th of April, 2019. There's a lot of information here, so all kinds of technical progress that's been made with regards to the mainnet, to middleware, to the application. Product progress with HPB Scan, HPB HTML5 wallet, and then all kinds of subpoints here in the HPB ecosystem, including a new partnership that they've entered into with DApp Discovered. They're a blockchain DApp data platform. DApp Discover allows users and developers to track DApp's data from EOS, Ethereum, and other public chains in an easy manner. So congratulations on that big partnership. As far as branding and awareness, you have Danny Rochehandel on a Dutch TV national commercial. That's linked to here in the article if you want to check it out. HPB exchange listing at bitladen/Bitcoin Meester. Cryptography experts knownsec.com complete its HBP security audit, and all kinds of other stuff going on in the world of HPB. So if you want to check out all the latest updates, there are quite a few of them here to go through, but we'll link to this in the description below. Getting a little bit more focused now, we have this piece from today. HPB joins FomoHunt. So we are happy to announce that HPB will join FomoHunt, an up-and-coming platform for crypto and blockchain. Joining FomoHunt will allow us to be even closer to our community through participating in more events, more AMAs, Ask Me Anythings, more networking, and all other manners of connecting with our dear community. Skipping ahead, we are delighted to work together with FomoHunt and look forward to the realization of the possibilities this partnership will bring. So congratulations to High Performance Blockchain. A whole lot is going on. You guys can read more about this on their website. Again, we're on hpb.io. And that about rounds it out, everybody. Do be sure you're following Altcoin Buzz on all the regular social media channels and keep checking back into our website, which, as you know, is altcoinbuzz.io for all the latest. Go ahead, like, subscribe, share this video if you enjoyed it. And if you choose to invest on this Thursday, I wish you only the very best, but enjoy it, everybody. Have a good day out there. And as always, we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.